Yeah, but we've NoPixel has we've already announced what we're doing, which is gonna piss a lot of people off, and it's fine. But like, there's very little to no focus on 4.0 development right now. It sucks, but it's just a sacrifice that we had to make, and it'll hopefully make sense to people one day. And if it doesn't, it is what it is, bro. But this has already been stated publicly. Yeah, but just to touch on that point, because obviously we just got into a yapathon with Gigi, but I mean, yeah, it's just pretty much it, guys. Like, we use NoPixel, like, we announce what we're doing, and does it suck? Is there sacrifice that need to be made? Of course it is, but it's what we're standing on, and hopefully it pays off. And if it doesn't, and it fails, then so be it. But we announced it. We're focusing on 5.0 for a very specific reason, and this is very little focus on 4.0, and that's just how it is. And if there's a lot of consequence that comes with that we're willing to accept, man. In hopes that what we're doing, in hopes the gamble that we're taking pays off. That's it. It's very simple. If the gamble pays off, it's going to be amazing. And if it doesn't, then you guys will also have your moment in doing what you guys do best. Give love? Yeah, exactly. Give a lot of supporting love. But yeah, I mean, it's just obviously the consequence to it, right? Like, people get bored, people don't see development, people leave, but it's things that it sucks, and we can't, wish we could do more about it, but just the reality is we can't. And it's a very assessed risk that we took. It's very assessed, like it wasn't a decision we made overnight. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's pros and cons to everything you do, right? And once I can explain in detail more, like, I think it'll make a lot more sense to a lot of people. I still don't think people are gonna be happy, but that's just pretty much it right now, guys. That's just pretty much all I can really say. You guys know what you're doing. I'll let y'all cook. I don't think I think it's fair for people to think that, like, we don't know what we're doing, though, because there's just, like, a lot of things that we just can't talk about, right? Like, and it's funny because people think, like, we just woke up one day and just said, let's just ruin everything that we can. Like, it's not, like, it's even then, like, I'm just getting too deep into it, which I can't. But, like I said, it's very assessed risks that we, took for very specific reasons that hopefully we can talk about one day. But aren't there going to be no updates at all? I mean, we might have time to work on an update. We might not. You know what I mean? Like, it really depends. So you guys got to understand something, okay? The modding community within 5M, okay? You guys just see the applications that I go through, okay? And we go through a lot, okay? You guys good? And the applications that are good, obviously we've hired, like, bro, it's the point of it's so hard to find people that aren't, one, trying to steal shit from your server, or two, aren't lying about what they actually do within this modding community, okay? It is very difficult. We have an amazing team, and we have a big team, but, you guys gotta understand, like, the niche of this. And then when you find somebody who's insane, and we've found some very insane people, and we're very lucky that we have somebody like Raptox, for example, who's a god, right? Okay. Let's take someone like MKA. You guys know MKA, right? He's been with NoPixel for a very long time. He's an amazing dev. He made the inventory, right? Phenomenal guy. Probably the best what he does. The guy's amazing. What does that mean when he's amazing? That means he's got an insane job, okay? That pays him health benefits, this, that, and the third, a crazy fucking salary. Why would he ever leave that job to do this full? So he dedicates the time that he can, which unfortunately isn't full time. It's just, this is a part of the niche that we're in. Oh, that being said, we have an absolutely phenomenal, which I think you guys are going to see hopefully one day. And you guys have seen two things that, in my opinion, are very underappreciated that we figured out. Now I'm just rambling, so I'm just going to stop rambling. But yeah, like I said, I get it, but it really isn't as bad as people try to make it out to be. But I understand there's also, a lot of cons to things. But it's a risk that we assessed and we're taking. That's the best way I can simplify it. And if the risk pays off, it's going to be amazing. And if it's not, feel free, go at us. All good. I get it. All your devs have NDAs? Of course they do. But no time soon. I mean, it depends on, like, what your patience level is, I guess. I don't know. Everything from scratch with the other servers copying. I mean, we always do everything from scratch, yeah, which tends, to take longer. But we also try to figure things out that other people. It doesn't matter. Homeless camp in Polito again. The 5.0 will use any of the 4.0. I mean, it will. I mean, there's some things that like think of, like, boosting, for example, right? Boosting was probably, like, one of the best systems I think ever made in terms of, like, a mechanical like game or mini game or script that you want, or whatever you want to call it. Probably made for, like, GTA, right?
Yeah.
So that's something I think will just exist forever because it's that good. It's very simple. People enjoy it, and it just makes sense for a game like GTA. So why would you ever like think of getting rid of that, right? Things like that I think will always exist, right? Obviously, you know, the inventory the way it is now will always exist. I mean, I think it'll be improved on too, but like the concept of the inventory, throwing items, placing shit. One day the phone will be fixed and life will be good. I know, man. Don't even get me started on the phone, bro. I mean, we are hiring again, guys. We're looking for solid devs, 3D, game scripters, anything. You feel like it, but we're looking for absolute, you know, high skill or raw talent. Straight up. And I get a lot of these apps. Is the only reason I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, the apps we get. I'm not trying to hate because I get it. You know, you're trying to get an opportunity. Then I'm never gonna hate you for doing that. But you know, if you got 6 months, a year experience, and you're in school, don't waste your time applying. Okay. I appreciate that you're trying to look for an opportunity. I get it. You're young. You're hungry. You're going for that. But please, save me my emails, please. I gotta process so many sometimes, and 85% of them are that. Looking for any QA? Not fucking with that. We have a QA team already, but I mean, listen, I go through all the emails. I'll literally read emails that are just complete waste of time, but I just feel like I gotta make sure I read to the last word. So just send an email to the thing. It's on Discord. It's on the NoPixel Discord. How about someone who learned on YouTube how to mod? Funny enough, sometimes those are the best people to hire. Like, no bullshit. Because they are absolute crackheads. They need a guaranteed job, and they're willing to work full time, right? The hardest thing, like, and I think a lot of servers I'm pretty sure kind of struggle with it too, depending on what their idea is, but is you'll find an amazing dev, but he's like, oh, I can only do part-time because, you know, I'm full-time, I got this crazy job, they pay me, you know, 30K a month, I get benefits, dental, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Like, those devs are always gonna, because, you know, if you're good at what you do, you're good at what you do, my boy.